What's up, guys, and welcome to a brand new Dynasty right here with this Michigan Dynasty. As you see, we got a big game coming up against Florida State. It's an away game for us. We're at Doak Campbell, so you know we want to come out with that dub. Right here, I win the coin toss, and you know when I win that coin toss, I want to play some defense. So I'm going to go ahead and kick it off to the Seminoles. This game right here was an amazing game. When I tell you I was firing on all cylinders, I mean I was firing on all cylinders. First play of the game, right here, he has the ball on offense. He goes into the triple option, motioning his receiver, but he gets stuffed in that backfield for a tackle for loss. After that mediocre play on his part, but an amazing defensive play on my part, he goes back to the triple option, and his running back splits us like the Red Sea as he gets that first down. He tried running that ball on me all day long, but he ended up making some costly mistakes that put him in some passing situations and ended up getting us some turnovers. Right here, you see him out in the 5 wide. He's just going to hit this little hitch route for a good gain of yards in that first down. He absolutely loves those hitch routes. In fact, he loves them a little bit too much. Right here on 1st and 10, he goes with the QB power, and he actually gets a pretty decent gain on the ground. Stopping his defense was kind of easy, but it was also kind of hard. It was like studying for that big math test the night before, and you go in feeling really confident, but you ended up failing the test anyway. Right here on 2nd and 4, he motions another receiver and does another QB power. We ended up stopping him just shy of the first down. With that big cruiser stop on 2nd down, now it's 3rd and 1. You already know he's going to run that ball for that first down. His running back is absolutely gashing us on the ground, so I had to make a quick defensive adjustment in order to stop that bullshit. And the only reason why I call it bullshit is because it was just that, some bullshit. Look at this triple option again as we get another tackle for loss. He also loves some triple options, boy, let me tell you. Here on 2nd and long, I already knew he was going to go to the air, and little did he know I'm a professional masturbator as I get that quick interception. I tried to get loose, but I ended up turning around, but it doesn't matter because I got the wheels on me, but I ended up getting hawked down, and I get tackled. My defense finally got the stop we needed, and I was ready to get that ball moving on offense. I do a little quick read option. I go to that outside, and my quarterback got them wheels. He's down that sideline, and I ended up sliding in order to avoid contact. After not doing too much on 1st and 10, I decided to call a triple option on 2nd and 9. However, after that line shift and his safety's creeping to that box, I already knew I had to pass that ball. He gets insane pressure on the quarterback, absolutely screaming with his user, so I had to throw it on the run for a decent gain of yards. The name of his game was blitzing on defense, as right here on 3rd and 4, he sends another little blitz. I felt the pressure and ended up just throwing the ball to nobody. However, I took my points, and there's nothing wrong with taking your points in games like this. So now it's his ball, it's 1st and 10, and you already know what he's going to do. He's going to run that route. His running back was tearing me up all day long. As you see, he breaks multiple tackles and gets a big gain of yards. After that big gain on the ground, I'm expecting him to run it again, but he passes that ball and almost threw a dot to the defense, but I dropped the ball. It is 2nd and long. I'm already knowing he's going to pass this ball. I use her over the middle, but he ends up throwing this hitch route for an interception. As I get that ball, I try to get loose, but I end up getting tackled. Now I get the ball back to my offense again after getting that stop, and I give it to my running back. He makes a quick little juke into the inside and gets a decent gain of yards. Right here, I'm going with the fake jet sweep and giving it to my running back. My wide receiver comes across the formation. I do a little juke in order to get that outside break and multiple tackles before I get tackled and getting that first down. The coaster dominance ability told me to watch for the zone blitz, so that's exactly what I did. As I give that ball to my running back again, I make a quick little juke on the inside and get a decent gain of yards on the ground again. After not doing too much on 1st and 2nd down, it was now 3rd down, and I knew I had to get this, so I dialed up a quick dot to the defense, and I ended up having to kick my field goal. Now it's 1st and 10, and he's backed up all the way under the shadow of his own goalpost, and you already know he's going to try to run that rock, but we ended up stopping him right at the line of scrimmage. My linebackers have been dominating all day. As you see right here, he tries to run that ball again, and my linebackers ended up failing to make a play right here, but don't worry, a big play's coming up. It is now 1st and 10 after that big run play. I know he's going to run again, so I shoot that gap and wrap him up for a tackle for loss. It is now 2nd and 10, but I already know he's not shying away from the run game. I'm going to make my quick little defensive adjustments in order to stop this ball. Right here, he gives it to the running back as expected, and he gets surrounded by a bunch of white jerseys. It is now 3rd and 7. It's a crucial 3rd down. He needs to convert this, otherwise he's going to go down multiple possessions. I try to use that corner route, but my user is just trash. After giving up that big 3rd down, I already know that I had to get my get back as I absolutely lay out his running back in the backfield. His running back should be on concussion protocol after that hit, but however, he's right back in the game. It is 2nd and long. I already know he's going to pass, so I use her right over the middle, and I get a pick. I try to get loose, but I end up getting tackled. That is 3 drives and 3 turnovers, 3 interceptions for this Michigan defense. As you see, I am an absolute beast on the defensive side of the ball. And right here on offense, I try to get loose up that middle, but I get tackled. Little things like that don't matter, though, because I'm going to keep running this ball because he cannot stop it. Once again, I give it to Pat Sapp, and he gets up that field for a good gain of yards. He is such a good running back. I'm going to be sad when he leaves. I didn't do too much on first down, so now it's second down. I just dump it off to my running back. I do a little spin move, and I do a second spin move, and I ended up getting tackled for a decent gain of yards. Well, we've been here before. It's third down, and right here he sends an insane amount of pressure, so I had to get that ball out quick, and Pat Sapp lowers his shoulder for that first down. It's now first and goal, and I could practically smell that box as I give it to my backup running back, and he goes in the end zone for 6. I'm now up 13-0 against Florida State, and you already know he's going to go back with his game plan of running the ball. It's been treating him well all game. After that decent run, he decides to go back to the ground again, and I ended up missing a tackle. I missed a couple more tackles as his running back goes absolutely beast mode for that first down. Right here, he calls no huddle. I was trying to set up my defense, but unfortunately, I was a little bit too late. However, I luckily got this quick stop. As you can see, he called no huddle again. He loves his triple option as he gives it to the running back again, and he gets a decent gain of yards. It is now third down again. He goes to the triple option again. I get in that backfield, but he ends up breaking the tackle. Right here, it is first and 10, and I'm expecting the triple option again, but he instead throws a little swing pass to his running back. He has the green grass in front of him, makes a man miss, and absolutely whiff on the tackle. He's down that sideline, but he finally gets tackled. After that big play by him, I was pretty scared as he goes to the triple option again, but I ended up popping him in the back. With it now being second and goal, I already know he's going to try to run that ball. I'll make my quick little defensive adjustments because I already know what formation he is in, I already know what play he is running, and therefore I was able to get this quick tackle in the backfield. And here we are again. It is now third down, and I already know he has to pass this ball in order to get into that end zone, but he ends up missing his receiver. That was another pretty big stop in my defense, as now we are in the second half. Right here, I call a pass play on 2nd and 10. As you can see, I hit that seam route for a big gain of yard. It is now first down, and you see right here, I'm calling that same play again. Can he guard it twice? It looked like he did, but I ended up throwing this absolute dot from hell for that first down. After getting that first down, I already knew I had to keep shit simple, so I kept on the ground with my backup running back, and he actually broke a tackle and got a decent gain of yards. After that decent gain of yards, I decided to go to the ground again in order to get this first down, but he had some excellent run D as he ended up tackling me at the line of scrimmage. It is third down again, and I knew I needed to convert again. I knew he was going to blitz again, so I call another out route from hell in order to get that first down. It was now first and goal, and I'm practically right next to that box. It's right here. I call a quick little slash play, and I end up getting in that end zone for 6. Man, it's starting to get real lucky at Doak Campbell Stadium. Right here on 1st and 10, he has the ball back, and you already know he's looking to score, but I'm looking to prevent that. Right here, he motions his running back to the left side, and he called a 4 verticals play. I thought I had it boxed until he threw that laser across that middle for that first down. After that big play from his offense, you already know he's looking to capitalize again. He motions his running back to the left side again, so I decided to switch into man defense. He's making all his hot routes and adjustments, and at this point, I already knew he was cooking up something I wasn't going to like. But he ended up calling 4 verts again with a little out route to the outside. He's starting to move that ball down this field, and I already know my defense had to lock in order to get it stopped. 1st and 10, and I'm already knowing he's probably going to call a hitch route or an out route, and I guess correctly as I get another interception. My linebackers have absolutely been outworking themselves. Right here on offense, I give the ball to my running back, but he gets a quick stop. It is now 2nd and 8, and as you can see, I'm passing that rock. I drop back, and I get some pressure in my face, but it doesn't matter as I throw this absolute dot from hell. Now with it being 1st and 10, I decided to go for a quick little read. I saw that line shift, but it doesn't matter because Pat Sapp makes plays happen. He hit it with a little juke, and gets up that field with bad intention. Step back on that opponent. He might go all the way. Nobody here is going to catch him as he gets in that box for 6. After that big run play by my offense, I already knew he was demoralized. He holds that ball back. You already know where he's going to, that triple option. I get pancake, but my linebacker ends up making that tackle. It is now 2nd down, and you already know he's going to try to keep shit simple. On that ground and pound all day, and he ends up getting that first. It is now 1st and 10, and as you can see here, he's just going to run that ball again, but ends up getting wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. It is 2nd and 9, and I'm feeling a little bit lucky. As I see him motion that receiver, I shoot the gap perfectly and end up getting a sack on the quarterback, but there's some laundry on the field, and yep, you guessed it, I was just a second too early. After that stupid penalty by me, it was now 2nd and 4, and he had a little bit of a shorter field to work with. And he ended up going with this little halfback screen on 2nd down, and ended up going on the wrong way, making me look like an absolute fool. He gets up that field and gets a 1st down. It is now 1st and 10, and I'm already knowing he's probably going to run this ball as he motions the receiver to the backfield, and it's triple option again, but instead he pitches it out to his running back, makes a quick little juke move, and making us look like absolute fools on the defensive end. After that big run play, it was 1st and 10. I already knew I had to lock in and get this stop. He doesn't run this ball. Instead, he does a little swing pass. He ends up just dumping it out to the receiver, who gets a decent gain of yards. It's 2nd down and 3, and with it being so short, I thought this was a run play, but I guess wrong because this was a pass play. It's a little screen pass to the wide receiver, but luckily we sniffed it out, but I bounce off his receiver, and he goes all the way for 6. That's his first touchdown in the game, and it came in the last seconds of the 3rd quarter, so I can pretty much tell that this game's going to be a cakewalk. Right here, as you can see, he sent that blitz, but I ended up throwing it deep, but I dropped the ball. After that drop ball, my wide receiver looked at me and tapped his head, and I already knew what that meant. I drop back and I throw it deep, and he absolutely torches his man. He breaks that tackle and tells the DB that he's a little boy as he gets tackled for a big gain. After that big gain through the air, you already know I'm going to try to keep this on the ground. I make a quick little move. I break a couple of tackles, and Pat Sapp ends up stumbling his way into that box for 6. At this point, you are down multiple possessions. There ain't no way in hell you coming back from this one. Right here, he rolls out right to his quarterback, and I ended up committing a little bit too hard as he absolutely debates me with his running back. But as you can see, his running back is getting absolutely loose down that sideline as we finally bring him out of bounds. After that big gain from his running back, you already know he's going to try to give it to his running back again. Luckily for me, I was able to sniff him out and get a tackle for loss. It was 2nd and long, and I already knew he was going to go to the air in order to pick up this first. So I played some press man coverage in order to really stick it to his receiver. As I predicted, it is a pass play, but he ends up hitting me with a nice in route as he gets a pretty decent gain of yards. It is 3rd down again. I know I need a big stop from my defense in order to seal the deal. He gets it to his running back, and he is marked just short of that 1st down. But as you can see, he ends up going for it on 4th down. I get in that backfield, and I try to tackle him, but he ends up bouncing off my tackle. After that big 4th down conversion, it is now 1st and 10. Right here, he's going with that same little halfback screen play he always loves to do. He ends up getting a couple key blocks and getting down that field with bad intentions. The game is a little bit out of reach for him, so he has to score quickly, and he knows that too, but he keeps doing this triple option, and his running back keeps getting popped. It is now 1st and goal, and he already knows he's going to give it to his running back again, but he absolutely gets laid out right here. It is 2nd and goal, and you already know I told my defense to rally that ball. He gets to his running back again. He gets popped once again. Man, I mean, he is going to feel that one in the morning. It is now 3rd and goal, and you already know I'm trying to stack that box in order to prevent the run. He ends up running that ball anyway, and ends up getting in the end zone for 6. I mean, at this point, the game doesn't even matter. I'm up more than 2 possessions. It's late in the 4th quarter. All I got to do is get a couple 1st downs, and the game is over. And I plan to do just that off the back of Pat Sapp. I mean, after Blake Corum left, I thought we were never going to have another good running back, but Pat Sapp turned into that guy for me ever since his freshman year. As you see, he's breaking multiple tackles and taking dudes with him down that sideline. You already know I'm going to want to keep this on the ground. I give it to the backup. He makes a little juke and gets to that outside with bad intentions, and nobody's catching him. He got that 4-3 brother, as he gets in that box for 6. That score right there definitely put the game out of reach for him, as right here in the 4th quarter in garbage time, he's just going to go ahead and try to pass his ball in order to get anything going, but he ends up throwing a dot to the defense, and that will end the game. Right here, I get the ball on offense. I didn't do too much on 1st down, but on 2nd down, I hit this insane run. Look at the ball carrier vision. Look at the speed. Look at the missed tackles. I'm telling you right now, Pat Sapp is him. Touchdown blue. An absolute great game and a great opponent. Good game to the opponent as always. As you can see, the final score is 48-14, and I absolutely blew out Florida State. In this dynasty, I'm actually the national champion, so you know I got to defend my title at all costs. On a serious note though, this was a pretty fun game to play, and like I said earlier, good game to the opponent. If you guys enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notifications. I know that y'all be forgetting to turn on the notifications because I do the same thing too, bro. I swear. I'm going to go ahead and make this series a reoccurring series, which means we're going to add a brand new dynasty to the channel. Yes, we have 3 dynasties up on the channel. Thank you guys so much for the support. It's been amazing to see you guys loving the video, subscribing, liking the videos. I really do appreciate that. If you have any suggestions, leave them in the comment section down below. Until next time, I love you guys. Peace.